Here's a very warm welcome back to the Don Haskins Center in El Paso, Texas. The atmosphere really building now as we get ready for the main event and the fighters make their way into the stadium. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape for this one, which is sponsored by Corona, who invite you to find your beach. Tonight's main event featuring Victor Ortiz up against Devon Alexander, two fighters who have long been on each other's radar but have never before met in the ring. The same age, both are southpaw, almost identical in height and reach. Both have records flecked with losses, and after shaky times look to use this fight tonight to re-establish themselves within the division. For the intros, over to Ray Flores.
Gentlemen, from the Don Haskins Center here in El Paso, Texas, Premier Boxing Champions now features the main event. Live on Fox, 12 rounds in the welterweight division. Your referee in charge is John Shorley. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He comes in wearing the white with the red. His professional record, 27 wins, 14 of those coming by way of knockout against 4 losses. Hailing from St. Louis, Missouri, he is the former 2-division world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Devon Alexander the Great. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. He comes in wearing the silver and the red. As a professional, 32 wins, 25 of those coming by way of knockout against 6 losses and 2 draws. Fighting out of Ventura, California by way of Garden City, Kansas. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former champion, Vicious Victor Ortiz.
Contrasting styles here is extraordinary, but the stakes for both could not be any higher.
Yeah, this is it right here. The winner moves on. They can creep into a title fight.
And the loser, as we said at the start, gets bumped out that back door and goes to the back of a very long line. And if you followed the career of Victor Ortiz, you ask the question, how many chances does he get at this thing?
Yes.
Well, one thing that they have in common is the same colored trunks and shoes. So we know who we're looking at.
They were born 10 days apart. Their pro debuts were 6 days apart. They knew each other as 7-year-olds. Because of Kevin Ferguson's work in the Police Athletic League, he would bring fighters from Kansas City to fight his fighters from St. Louis. Again, they'd never met. They never met in the amateurs until tonight.
Yeah, they're saying Ortiz was really consistent all the time, so wearing the same colors, pushing the same region.
Thurman needs an opponent. Garcia needs an opponent. Errol Spence might need an opponent. So the difference between winning and losing, you lose a title fight, you might get another chance. The difference between winning and losing this fight is extraordinary. The winner could be fighting for the world title. And the loser, particularly if it's Victor Ortiz, you have to put up your hands and say, what's next?
That's how deep the welterweight division is. Now, what's interesting is Victor is boxing Devon. You would have to give Devon the advantage in this department. I expected Victor to be a little bit more aggressive, try to take Devon out of his rhythm, and try to get him on the back foot. But he's actually boxing Devon, which could play to Devon's favor.
And the irony, Robert, is that Devon Alexander told us yesterday that the gate players to pressure Ortiz
See what kind of guy he is tonight in the ring. You know, there's been a lot of stuff said about Victor Ortiz where he looks for his way out of fights. Tonight he's here to fight. Devon Alexander, you know, we started coming in now, but he started out boxing really good against Devon Alexander. And he's also said, don't get it wrong, I can box. I have quick enough feet, quick enough hands. And he's showing us.
Maybe no better common opponent to illustrate the difference between these two than Marcos Maidana. Devon Alexander basically threw a perfect game in that fight, essentially shut him out, versus Victor Ortiz, who had him down 3 times and then later walked away from that fight.
Yes. Now they're here fighting each other. Styles make fights. That's the great thing about boxing.
And Victor is still bone dry. I don't know what his situation is, but he hasn't warmed up yet. Nice body shot by Ortiz on the counter.
Victor Ortiz fight usually goes viral. Stay tuned. Huge night of fights coming up on Showtime. Robert, does Brandon Rios have that puncher's chance?
Yeah, he always has a puncher's chance. He comes in shape. He comes in ready to fight with that mentality to win. Put himself in that position also to fight for another world championship. And he's going to come to fight. Brandon Rios knows that's an important fight for him.
Panathinaikos, the youngest world champion in boxing. Roger, how'd you see round one?
It was a very close round. If I had to give it to anyone, I might give it to Victor Ortiz the last 30 seconds where he landed some good a couple of good body shots. Nobody really took over. What's interesting is that Victor is more bouncing. He's bouncing more on his legs in this fight. He's using some good feints. Why he's leading with the right hook, I don't know. Maybe see something. Devon is being Devon. This fight is going to be determined down the stretch. Nice left hand by Devon as he doubled up the jab. Again, I think at some point Victor is going to have to be a little more assertive and more aggressive to disrupt Devon's rhythm.
Yes, it's good to see two lefties going at it too. It's usually two righties or a lefty and a righty. You see two lefties in there doing a tremendous job also, because a lot of times you get lefties with another lefty and it's tricky. It's like
it's sloppy, you can be cautious, a lot of things can happen lefty and lefty.
Yes, you get so used to fighting right-handers. When you get in with another lefty, it's almost like a right-hander fighting lefty. You know, you both kind of, you got to change everything. Everything's coming from a different direction now.
Ortiz has found a home with that lead right.
Particularly underneath. And he's throwing that. It seems like with his right hook, he wants to make, either he drops it to the body or he wants to make contact with the shoulder so he can steady Devon and bring the left around.
Solid Devon Alexander, but so emotional telling that story. Now you see a huge cut. Devon Alexander, not very emotional. The 2 years he spent away in recovery, it's the 2 years he gave away when he was under the influence. He tried to fight fear, tried to fight Sean Bush.
Yes. It's hard to tell also that he was under the influence of anything.
Kevin Ferguson couldn't. They would send him to Minnesota to the Mayo Clinic. They would send him to the Cleveland Clinic, and he would come back on a clean bill of health because they didn't know what was wrong.
Well, most world champions have a great poker face.
Devon's right ear seems to be bloody. I don't know if it's because he rubbed up against Ortiz.
I think it is.
But it looks like it's some blood coming from his ear. Right now, this is a chess match.
It might be coming from Victor Ortiz's forehead on the top of his hairline.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
See the damage. Not in a bad spot for now. Devon Alexander, good bounce back here in round two. Robert, among the things that Victor Ortiz has driven people crazy with, you see how he's listening right now? He listens, but then he's not listening when it becomes a firefight.
Yes, he said once he takes a good shot, everything goes out the window and he just does what he got to do. So Devon lands some good shots, he might throw everything out the window, his whole game plan.
They have the fight even right now, 1-1. They gave Devon Alexander the last round, but it was a close round.
So did I. I have a 1-1 also.
This could be a very pivotal round for one of the guys. Nice right uppercut by Devon. Nice jab by Devon. That's what Victor might be talking about going to take more. That's what he has to do. I feel like he's going to outbounce Devon. If he's going to win this fight, he has to be more assertive, he has to be aggressive. He lays back. At some point, Devon will find his range and pick it.
seems like he's more effective when his wheels are turning. He's going.
Nice right hook back. That's what I was alluding to. He took his time the first 2 rounds, and now if Victor insists on boxing, he's giving Devon an opportunity to pick him apart. Devon's a little quicker off the draw. He's processing a little quicker.
This is the tortoise and the hare. This is the river and the stream.
You can hear Kevin Cunningham over telling Devon, do not reach.
He's landing also on this right hook too.
Yes, he is. This his eye is swollen up. His left eye is starting to swell up pretty bad.
Yeah, I think it's from that right hook.
Yes, it was.
Because it seemed like it buzzed Ortiz a bit when he landed that solid right hook.
How will Victor Ortiz respond when he is hurt? That has been the issue throughout his career.
Speed. All I need is speed right now, Jeff. All I need is speed.
Devin's speed is making a difference in this round. He caught him with a nice out counter right hook. Victor's not doing bad, but there's a speed discrepancy right here.
That's what's been heavily talked about. Victor Ortiz took some offense and everyone was just checking the box. Speed, but reality is reality.
It looks like Devon's jab's giving Victor a lot of problems.
He's starting to fight the left hand and also the right hook.
Brings it around to that right hook and lands it every time.
Alexander said it took him 7 or 8 rounds in his comeback fight to feel his run. That's a lot of layer here tonight.
Victor's just following now. He's looking to land a big punch to try to turn it around in his favor. It seems like strategy's going out the window.
Devon Alexander said, I will take what is left of Victor Ortiz's heart.
Right here after the end of the round, Victor taps Devon's gloves, and that could be a sign of conceding. I don't like that this early in the fight, and particularly the importance of the fight.
Almost like, you know, you knock a guy down in the NBA, you pick him back up. No, that's, he's on the other team.
He's acknowledging that you're winning the fight. You're getting to me. He's acknowledging. So let's. He wants to be a good sport. I don't know what his intentions were when he did that.
He's trying to cool. He's trying to cool Alexander.
Yeah, he's
down.
trying to cool him down, or maybe it's in his DNA. I don't know.
Robert, how do you have it through 3?
I got 2 rounds of 1 for Alexander.
Alexander is catching Victor with some real short punches as Victor falls in. He's bringing his head forward first sometimes before he punches. And Alexander's taking advantage of that.
He's able to do that and take advantage because of the fact that he's firing a nice jab. He's working behind that jab. Every time Victor comes in, he fires that jab. Any move he makes, he fires the jab, just like that. And his subtle footwork, too. Subtle moves where he's still ready to land that jab or land a left hand.
Exactly. Very good analogy, Dave. Now you see Victor changing his posture so much now, so he's not sure what he wants to do. And it'll show a fighter that he doesn't have an identity yet of who he truly is. One minute he's up and down, one minute he's rolling his shoulders left, right like he's doing now. He's trying to get into a rhythm that works best for him, but Devon is capitalizing on everything he's doing because he's unsure why he's doing it.
Yes, and Devon's very composed too.
That's been his best punch throughout the course of the fight.
Very good punch, nice follow on left. Devon took it well. Again, if Victor's going to get back in it, he needs that wake-up punch. He needs that punch that's going to favor him to motivate him. Devon takes it right back from him. That's very mentally tough to deal with. When I got something going and all of a sudden you get it right back.
Devon looks very comfortable in the ring right now.
He's looking for his left uppercut now, Devon. When he leans out and his legs spread out, he's looking for the left uppercut of Victor falls in. And he has a very deadly left uppercut.
He's win over Walter Castillo
stick-up jab. That's a discouraging jab right there. He stepped right into it. Got all of it.
All of those ones that swing your eyes.
Yes.
But Alexander gaining momentum.
Kevin Cunningham giving great instructions to Devin what to look for. They have a plan and a strategy, and he's giving Devin the blueprint. He's showing him what to look for. And so that keeps Devin very confident on what he's doing because everything Kevin is telling him is working.
Carlos Vargas is doing a great job also in the corner, keeping that swelling down.
He is.
He has it under control pretty good.
That looks like it'd be a lot worse than 8 minutes ago.
Because Devin's landing beautiful right hooks off that jab and keeping that eye puffy.
One of the best cut men in the business, Carlos Vargas.
Kevin Cunningham was talking yesterday about what Devin went through. You can see there was so much frustration because he was so invested in Devon Alexander and this comeback. He just did not know what to do. He had spent his life taking care of his fighter and getting him to the top level. He just didn't have any answers. He didn't know what to do. That's why this comeback means so much to both of them.
It's a very inspirational story. It's a story that can help a lot of people, particularly Devin being a fighter, overcoming that. I'm sure he has a story to help others who are going to that struggle, which happens to be an epidemic in the country now.
He's a very private guy, as Devon Alexander. He knows exactly what he's going to talk
It's like Victor's almost walking to it now.
Yeah, it seems like all game of boxing just went out the window.
Just we've seen before.
Just like he said, sometimes when I get hit, everything goes out the window, and he's just walking right into punches, following, not even cutting the ring, and it's doing a disservice to him.
Now Devin is talking to him, and that can't help the situation, particularly if Victor is mentally fragile at this point.
Beautiful combination.
I think we ought to remember that three-piece that just landed there, the three-punch combination. If Devin can put in three-punch combinations, it could be a matter of time. But he just did it. He's been landing the two, now he's getting the three through. He's in the fifth round of 12.
Now he's really starting to go to work off that jab.
He is.
There's that uppercut you talked about.
It's the left when he wants. He's showing him the right. When he's showing him the right hook, he wants that left uppercut. He's tilted over. He wants Victor to bring the right hook so he can slip outside and bring it. Came over the top that time.
Over with the left, and the right uppercut lands. Devon Alexander rolled it. 20 years ago, Oscar De La Hoya put 50,000 people next door in the Sun Bowl. Saw the El Paso Boxing Hall of Fame earlier. Devon Alexander tonight put that mouse under the eye of Victor Ortiz, and he has gotten better as this fight has gone on. The first round was very close. We all kind of leaned towards Victor Ortiz, but it's been all Devon Alexander since.
Yes, Alexander took that ring generalship.
Ortiz is still trying. He's not giving up yet, but it's slowly getting away from him. You can see it in his face. You can see it in his eyes right now. And he's battling a lot of connect situations. And what I mean by that is his eye is swelling up. He's getting hit with punches in the middle of the face now. It can't be comfortable for him right now, but he's still pressing. He said he would fight for his life, and that's what he's doing.
Robert, 4-1 through 5.
Yes, I got Alexander 4 rounds to 1. He's just doing a great job, finding that hook, landing uppercuts, landing those hooks, sticking that nice jab. He's doing a tremendous job of it.
Outside of that lead and bring that up.
Where is there opportunity for Ortiz? He
has to land a big punch at this point and hurt that and turn the fight around. He needs a big round for himself and also to keep Devon honest. Devon is pretty much starting to do what he wants to do.
He needs to change that tone of himself. When you said, land that big shot to change his game, to give him that confidence back that he can get in and land some shots.
We have seen wild swings in Victor Ortiz fights.
He's telegraphing what he's doing by dipping to the side. He's dipping right into what Devon wants him to do. He's going left, right, left, right. That's easily timed. Right up the middle.
Focused too, where he's listening in the corner. He just got to come out and execute what his coach just said. Beautiful.
That right uppercut earlier, he tried in round 6. Very nearly landed.
Like he wants to make something happen for himself. I like the way he came out of the corner, very spirited, and he threw. He took some punches for his efforts, but this is the way he has to go right now to turn the fight around for himself.
Walked right into a beautiful lead uppercut.
Well, Ortiz's corner, Oz feels that Devon is slowing down and getting tired because he's standing stationary. I don't know if that's the case. I think Devon is comfortable in the pocket because he's having success.
These two keenly aware, not just the import of a victory, but looking good. Be in that water cooler conversation on Monday. That's what gets you back in the game. Not just win, but win impressively on a very busy weekend in the sport.
They're going to war.
They are.
Every round been, back and forth, back and forth. Devon Alexander's doing the majority of the work, but Victor Ortiz is right there, 1 or 2 shots right behind.
Victor is initiating right now, and that's good.
So sharp.
They're landing on the money, and that's what's so crucial in this fight. He's doing the damage. Victor is landing some good punches, but Ortiz is just accurate with everything at this point. I'm sorry, Alexander is.
The one thing Alexander's doing also is his punches are a lot tighter.
Much tighter.
A lot tighter, and his combinations are a lot efficient and faster.
When I asked Devon Alexander about watching the fights back, he was battling with the pills. He said, I didn't even recognize the fighter. I did not recognize myself. The reflexes weren't there. It was like watching somebody completely different. It was so difficult to watch. You could see he is back. He's so sharp right
now. He's fighting with heart tonight.
He is. He's backing up what he said he was going to do. And this fight is not over.
Like we were saying, Ortiz is that wild card. One punch can change everything.
He has won fights he was losing. He has lost fights he was winning.
This is the Ortiz that everybody loves to watch. The one that comes forward and fights with heart.
Left uppercut is definitely going to come. Ortiz is tilted right over there. Devon is leading over there. That's Ortiz trying to go in.
Good round for Victor Ortiz. Aggressive start to finish.
short hooks and straight, short uppercut. All right?
His desire to win this fight. He's still up. He's still off his stool. He's still pushing the action. He's taking the punches. And he's trying his best to deliver them back. And I believe he does believe that he believes Devon is tiring now. But if he stays on the outside again, he'll turn it right back to Devon's favor. He needs to remain aggressive.
Yes, he needs to keep pressing. I'd like to see him press behind a double jab.
That would be a good move for him.
You guys both said Devon Alexander's been very comfortable in the pocket, even as Victor Ortiz is landing bigger shots here in the middle round.
Yes, it's that focus that he has. He's really comfortable in there, landing those shots, especially those uppercuts and those hooks right off of it. He does a really good job of weathering the storm when Victor does come with a flurry of punches.
And it continues to discourage Victor. Not that he won't keep trying, but he's got to be asking himself, gee, every time I get something going, he answers me back. So we starting all over again. It's like he can't grab it and keep going.
The one thing that Devon Alexander's doing good is he's staying consistent throughout the round.
You can't forget that Victor Ortiz can punch.
Yes. That's one thing that he always has in the bag. He has that ace under his sleeve all the time to land a big shot, especially with the right hook.
He's got to be saying, gee, what can I do here? He's fighting a good fight, Victor is. Devon is so still top of the game tonight.
Two veterans living up to the stakes of this fight.
Devon's going back to the jab. If he does, that can make it a little bit more difficult. He knows when he uses his jab, Victor will stand there. When he shoots the first jab, Victor will just stand there for the follow-up punch.
It was like you were saying earlier, it freezes him. He starts rocking back and forth. When he presses forward with that jab, it opens it up for him.
Devon has to get a lot of credit for his defense tonight. Victor is making contact, but Devon has deflected a lot of his power shots.
As Devon Alexander retires, the difference between the The early part of Victor Ortiz's life was not full of people who believed in him, who were there for him.
Yes, that plays a big role, you know, having those people behind you, because everybody knows if you don't have that support system, you can break.
Joseph Janik, Coach Haas, has been there.
Coach Haas gave Victor some interesting instructions. He wants Victor to walk Devon down now.
Easier said than done.
A little easier than done, but at the same time, he needs to be calculated in how he does it. He just don't march in.
Yes, he needs to be coming forward to behind a nice solid jab.
Nice solid jab, because if he gets hit with something solid, he'll double the impact.
Robert Victor Ortiz won round one. Has he won any of them since?
Yeah, I felt he edged out that last round. You know, he did a good job. You know, he came out strong. He finished pretty good. You know, so I think he edged out that last round. So when he presses, he got to make something happen. When he gets that close to that distance, he got to let those punches. He got to let both hands fly, not just one hook and then let Alexander tie him up. He got to fire both shots.
Ortiz is stuck in, but he's not throwing.
What's happening now, because of the accumulation of the head shots, Victor is coming to him straight up in his legs now. He is trying to bend when he gets there, but he's coming straight up now, which lets you know that the head shots are bothering him and sort of discombobulating him now where he's staying down in his legs. Those are the effects those sharp punches have. So he's now, whereas before he was moving his head, he was bobbing and weaving, he was doing some other things. Now he's just walking straight in.
And by walking straight in and straight up,
he's getting hit with several punches at a time.
Yes, and he's also smothering himself.
Exactly.
Alexander, with those shoulder punches, he's able to land those nighttime little hooks, little flurries.
And allowing Devon to come underneath him.
The legs right now are telling the story.
Yes, he's straight up now. He does good when he gets there and throws power shots.
They appreciate the work with which he has fought.
Nice uppercut. Landed with a nice try for Ortiz.
Ortiz always has that love-hate relationship with the fans. You know, when he comes out to fight, they love him. And then in the background, they hate him at the same time, you know, so it's one of those things. Where, like Victor Ortiz takes it, he always says, you know, whatever.
I think he's giving a great account of himself tonight. And he's in with another great fighter. It's just a great fight. It's a great fight to watch. Even though it's one side on the scorecards, it's much closer in the action.
Oh, yes.
In past fights, Victor Ortiz is still alive going to these championship rounds.
Very action-packed fight.
Jack says he's tired.
I don't think he's tired. I think he's settled into the fight. I think he does have one more gear left if he needs it.
I don't think he's tired either. But one thing that Ortiz's coach is doing good is he's keeping him in the fight, keeping him live, pushing him. Hey, he's tired, so it goes to Victor Ortiz's head. He's tired. Okay, I got to press on him. That's what they see. So that's being a good corner man. That's going to really encourage you to get out there and fire.
Smothered Victor's work right now. He'll just get his shots off, smothered, trying to get his shots off.
Elbows are in, gloves are up for Alexander now, playing it smart.
It's a great fight.
This is a great fight, man.
What both of them needed.
What was that?
What both of them needed.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Victor's going in the relaxed mode and leaving himself open for a big shot now.
He needs to keep pressing forward.
Most definitely.
He needs to change the speed of his jab also. Mix it up. Slow jabs, fast jabs, double, triple jabs. You know, to close that gap to land some shots. But if you come in with one, you can't just come in with one jab with Alexander because he's a great boxer and a great counterpuncher at the same time, and his punches are really, really tight.
That right uppercut. He's found a hole 3-4 times now.
Hear the sound of the punches. I don't know if our viewing audience can. You can hear more slap in Victor's punches now. They're not thudding. Devon's still sound sharp. That's not to say Victor can't get you out of there. He's a very strong puncher, but I can hear more slap in his punches, particularly on the inside. So he barely moved Devon. He threw him with everything he had, rotated his hips and everything. Devon didn't even move off the spot. So it's more hard punching. Devon's just bulldog forward, doing what Victor should be doing. Devon seems to be taking this round off, knowing he's after fighting the books and want to close the fight strong.
Jesus letting him just go from the outside.
Devon's being defensive, making him work and just looking to catch him inside.
Just the way he carried his hands, he was chopping his punch.
A real nice two-punch combination on Ortiz.
I think that's going to help Ortiz, you know, lighting up on the punches a lot more skill because everything he was throwing was with power. And you know this, Virgil, when you throw everything with power, a lot of times it doesn't land right.
Exactly. This round is going to be very significant. I feel like Devon took the round off even though he was successful picking his way to winning the round. Victor exerted a lot of energy that last round trying to push the issue. So let's see how this round turns out. I'm looking for a great round here.
He's exerted a lot of energy the last few rounds trying to figure out this puzzle. This is
comes right out.
This is the Devon Alexander 5-6 years ago.
He wants to close this show. Victor gave him a lot of energy the last round. Good combination by Victor. Came back up top. Didn't land clean, but it was thrown nice.
Punches on the inside like that to the body, bring it back to the head, and mix it up. A lot of times he jumps in with a shot like he just did, and then he gets tied up. And he smothers himself.
And he's sort of telegraphing the shots now.
Yes, he is. He's telegraphing them.
Devin's right on his legs. Victor fell right into his wheelhouse.
You talked earlier about being a tenth of a second slow. That's what happens.
That's what you see there. And the legs coming over on his legs. So that's coming around. It's big communication. He's retired. He's been hitting a lot of good shots that he take the next time. But I don't have anything negative to say about Victor Ortiz tonight.
He's fighting a tremendous fight.
He's giving it everything he has. You can't take it away from him.
Anybody had any questions about Devon Hart? There it is, because he's in a good firefight with Alexander.
He's taking enough to win as he wanted to quit. He's not showing the nice body shot, but he's not showing the urgency that he needs.
Does he have it left?
That's the question.
He's fought with heart, but the legs are
That's the question. And Devin's accuracy has dropped a little bit also. Very grueling fight. Very grueling fight.
This fight the way he wants to finish this fight. He's not nailing it. He's not running out the clock.
For sure, these guys are finishing the champions.
No doubt. Scorecard through another one.
I think Devon Alexander saying this fight. Ortiz needs to come out this fight. So he needs to come and get him out.
Two former world champions. Former world champions, going through issues that were self-inflicted, that set them back, that kept them from their dream, that kept them from their promises. But tonight, in some ways, with their careers and their futures on the line, they have both delivered 12 minutes and 12 rounds apart.
Yes, they did. That just goes to show what kind of fighters they are, not just inside the ring, but outside the ring also.
Both of them are in the heart. The conditioning, everything else is left. Who wants it the most, who digs the most, who wants it the most. I see both guys wanting it. It's just who has just enough left.
He needs a knockout.
And he needs a knockout to win. I think Devin knows putting himself in danger. But he's right there in Victor's sights.
Victor Ortiz put away the parachuting, he put away the marathon, thrown down the movie role, because that will be there for him. This will not. He knew he needed a great performance. Not just to win, not just to get the mix, but really for himself, for his legacy.
This is what the fans have to respect about fighters. You see all sort of negative things said about these kids on social media and everything. And this is, when you see this part of the game, this is what they don't understand. You should compliment anybody and everybody who gets in this ring. This is what you see.
Enjoy the final 20 seconds. Two champions with extraordinary.
7 years old to 30 years old.
Performance of heart for Victor Ortiz, and for Devon Alexander, it appears for Alexander the Great, there are more worlds left to conquer. You see the numbers, and the credit to Victor Ortiz here, as brilliant as Devon Alexander was, he closed that gap as the fight went on.
Yes, he did. He did close that gap. The difference between that was Alexander's punches were right on point.
Only one piece of business left, and Ray Flores has got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we go to the scorecards. Here are your score totals. Judge at ringside, Don Griffin, scores the bout 115 to 113 for Ortiz. Overruled by judges Glenn Crocker and Javier Martinez, who have the contest 114 to 114. This bout has been declared a majority draw.
Wow.
Wow is right.
Incredible fight.
There is some poetry in this fight ending in a draw because of the way they fought. But technically, I think a lot of people are going to